Hello, fellow swivel heads. This is Greg Allison, Green Greg's, coming to you on, I believe it's the 11th of May, 2021. Time on deck, 2310 hours Central Daylight Time. Yeah, it's almost midnight. I meant to be on here earlier, but I've been out packing worms. See my fingers, well, my hands don't look so bad right now. I try to clean them up because I was hoping to do dinner. All right, let's get on with this. What are the ramifications of this Colonial pipeline hacking? I'm sure we got a lot of live people coming in here, so I'm going to do a quick monologue. I'm not going to stay on here for long because I haven't had dinner yet, and I still got to go back and box these worms. All right, so here's what we're going to do. The ramifications are quite numerous. Right now, right here in my area, probably 4 out of 5 gas stations are out of gas. There are lines at the other ones. We're going to talk about the ramifications and what you need to do too, okay? 4 out of 5 gas stations are out of gas right now. When will they get gas? How long? The other remaining few are probably going to run out real fast because everybody's lining up there to get gas. So if you're in the area right now where you have this problem, top your tanks off right now. If you can take some jugs with you and get a little extra gas, do so. Get it while the getting's good. And the other thing to think about is that groceries. I mean, we may get to the point that the trucks may have problems getting fuel to run to refresh the grocery stores. Employees may have a hard time getting gas to get to work. Places may be short-staffed. Some places may have to close due to being understaffed. Now is a good time to get supplies, just in case, because we don't know what happened with this hack fully. Yeah, the hack was perpetrated by an organization known as DarkSide, allegedly a Russian corporation, entity, not really a corporation, more like a gangster organization. Now they attribute the word Robin Hood organization because they have contributed a couple of $10,000 in Bitcoin to a couple of different charitable organizations. So they're claiming to be the good guys, the Robin Hoods. 10, 20,000 out of how many millions? Chump change. Yeah. Makes a nice window dressing, I suppose. Maybe it keeps people from going after them. Maybe it keeps the family and spouses of some and friends of some of these people that do this from looking down on them so much. Maybe they, okay, it's not so bad. They can kind of live with them, or maybe they can look themselves in the mirror. Oh yeah, we're doing good stuff. I'm helping myself along the way too, right? Interesting. So that's it. They claim that this is all about cash. They claim that they've done this for money. And yeah, I'm sure they did. That doesn't mean that other entities couldn't do this. That doesn't see what this has done. The real first and foremost ramification beyond the immediate effects of, hey, some of us going to be without gas for a while. It's going to have economic ramifications. It's going to be a major inconvenience. It could affect emergency situations. Hey, what happens if you totally run out of gas and can't get places? What happens if emergency EMA crews, emergency management type people, first responders have trouble getting around? Will it affect them? I hope they get gas priority first. You would think they would. What happens with just a lot of the supplies we're supposed to get? So that's the immediate ramifications. But the longer term ramifications are this. This company is, oh, I'm sorry, we'll never do anything of this magnitude again. Oh yeah, we kind of messed up. This was too much. We're sorry. Really? One, I don't know, trust them. I wouldn't trust them at all. I mean, they might do it again. They might do it somewhere else. They just don't want people coming after them, just like the little Robin Hood thing. But two, even if they're truthful, they have set a precedent. That precedent is, oh, this can be done. A lot of other people will be looking at this, oh yeah, look what we can do, what we can shut down. Not just for ransom purposes, which a lot of people might be motivated by that, but think about terrorist organizations. Oh yeah, we could really hurt somebody. I mean, maybe DarkSide wouldn't have pressurized the fuel lines, the pipeline to the point that would actually burst as some of the other prepping channels claim. But maybe they would have. They might have. But we don't know. We may not be 100% certain of what the real motivations are. I'm going to go back and read the chat notes in a little bit. So I'm just let me kind of get through this. We don't know what the real motivations were. They claim money, and maybe it was. And there would be a lot of people, organizations, indeed, out there who are motivated to go after money like that. Now, the fact that they're doing this maybe out of Russia. Maybe Russia could, if they really wanted to, shut this organization down, figure out who they are, and chase them down and put them out. You know, as long as they're attacking abroad, maybe they don't care. You know, could there be Russian intelligence involved in this? Could the Russian government be backing it? I don't know. What about solar winds? Here's the thing, guys. Nothing is secure. Everything is getting hacked. The companies that are out there to provide internet security to keep you from getting hacked are getting hacked. Everything getting hacked. Everybody, everything, all the banks, everything. China's stealing all the information, everything, all this data. We're putting all our data up on the internet. Everything's going to, it's all getting hacked. And they know everything about you and me and everybody else because it's all getting hacked. Everything's getting hacked. They're hacking everything. That's the real ramifications. It's beyond that. Our power grid is at risk. So you may say, well, great. And that is true. The power grid is not directly, at least the production side, is not directly on the internet. Not directly, not the control systems. But you know what? It does have computer controls. These devices called SCADA, supervisor control and data acquisition units that are used in all these systems, including pipelines. But the pipeline ones are apparently on the internet. But all it takes to hack them is one of these. That's what happened with the Stuxnet virus. You know, those Iranian reactors were not online either. But somebody slipped in. Now you think about all our power grid companies, all the people working in them. Do they all require security clearances? And if they do, how loyal are they really? What would it take for somebody to get just to stick a little stick in? It happened in an Iranian nuclear facility where security clearances were required. What's to keep this from happening in our power grid? Well, we see how the power of hacking now. We see what it can do to us. We see the power of cyber warfare. It's not just hacking for people for money. We're talking cyber warfare too. We're talking things that could take down our grid. The grid, our power grid, is our Achilles heel. This is a major inconvenience with the fuel, but fuel requires power. Water requires power. The stores require power. Power is the linchpin, the Achilles heel in our society, and they could do severe damage. One thing they could do is by switching power in appropriate ways, it could cause certain transformers to become overloaded because other ones are switched off, and it can cause them to burn up. And if they cause enough of these burn up, then you can have a major cascading power failure in America that could burn up a series of these large high voltage long distance transformers. You know, the high voltage transformers that are there to be able to step the frequency of power real high for long distance transmission. The frequency, the voltage. You know, they've got some of these run huge high voltages, and it's mainly it's the voltage step up. They're like 750 thousand volts on some of them. So these some of them are 350,000 volts. That's still a lot of volts, and these power transformers are huge. They're the size of the house. It takes 18 months to order them or to get them on your dock after you order them. That's providing you have a working logistics systems that can actually put in requisition and receive them and people on hand to put them in place. The problem is it only takes 9 of them to take down an entire power grid, 9 critical ones in certain areas. And we're not just talking hacking attacks. We're talking some people have determined they can go in and attack these things directly, and including the head of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard. He said, hey, we've already targeted 20 of them. When somebody told him 90, he said, we've already targeted 20 of them. So, guys, this is no game. This is no game. It's not funny. We are at risk. This is why I tell you to prepare. This is why I tell you to get ready. Go to prepwithgreg.com and check my long-term food store and specials. You can actually get $200 off a 3-month supply of food that will last you 25 years. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, great deal that'll make you a winner. Check it out. prepwithgreg.com and much other prep supplies in there too when you click on the My Patriot logo from prepwithgreg.com. Okay, enough said about that. It's time to really think about prepping. If you're not thinking about prepping now, where are you? So many people are still prepping, ha ha ha. Yeah, right. You didn't notice the bug that went around. Maybe knew and how society reacted to it, whether you believe in the bug or not, the reaction of society and what's coming. Look at this with the fuel, what's next, power grid, or other things. It might be just 1,000 little cuts. 1,000 little cuts. Will take you down. It might be this and this and this and this and this. The problem is the gauntlet's down. The precedent's been set, and a lot of individuals, small groups, terrorist organizations, gangster criminal organizations, mafias, oh yeah, this is the way to make money. This is the way to make good money. And as a matter of fact, they've been making good money though. Most of these companies have been sweeping this on the rug. They don't want people to realize how they got hacked, how, it's embarrassing to them. But the pipeline just couldn't hide it. Now, the real question is, did they actually get forced to pay a ransom? They claim they shut everything down in time to stop it, but for some reason they're delaying it, can't get it all started up. Is it because there's too much virus out there that would take them over if they started it up? They got to clean things up. That's possible. They got to run things down. But here's another thing. Once they get this pipeline started again, all these gas stations aren't going to have gas instantly. Trucks have got to fill up and take it to them, one after another after another. Now, it may take a day or two, maybe longer, to get all these enough gas stations back up to par where people are operating normally. But this set a precedent. A lot of people can see it. Militaries can see it. We do know that North Korea has a major hacking organization inside the government. China, Russia, Iran, they all have major hacking organizations that are there for the purposes of cyber warfare. And we happen to, unfortunately, be perhaps maybe #1 target. The United States is king of the hill. I say we, I'm talking about those of us in the United States. I realize I got listeners from around the world. But, in any country, you're subject to this. Hacking, this kind of thing has been done. Power grids have been going down. It's happening in Ukraine. It's happening in Mexico and various and diverse places. So we can expect these kind of things in the future all over. Oh, yeah, India. Happened to India, apparently from China. Don't you love China? Hey guys, there's good people in every country on this world. Good people from every background, race, ethnicity, whatever, religion. There's good people from all these different backgrounds. Yeah, but they say it floats, and then, so the organizations that control the people are an entirely different matter. Entirely different matter. Just bear that in mind. So don't go out, being prejudiced about these things against people. Remember, there's organizations that control the people, that lead things in long lines that cause problems, stir the pot, or it may be criminal organization. Now, if you're a big criminal organization, yeah, okay, you know what? My little disclaimer may not apply to you. Probably not. If your purpose is to cause harm, do bad things, no, there's no saving grace for you. None. You might throw a few pennies at some charity and think that you've washed all the bad karma off. No. If you're out causing these kind of problems, I mean, some people, may miss an emergency vehicle, an ambulance. So you got to get ready. Have first aid kits at home. Have people you can fall back on. Have your communities, your tribes. Join my tribe movement. Go to freedomrestorationfoundation.org. Email info@freedomrestorationfoundation.org and put tribe in the subject line. Well, if you're interested in freedom, put freedom in the subject line. Now, we're taking email from various people. We're putting them in lists, and then we're contacting people that are interested in organizing tribes. So we got one in Arkansas. We got some groups in Arizona, Alabama, and a few other places that are starting to pop up. So we're working these groups, so we'll get more and in different areas. So we're working this. So guys, big thing, fuel up. Don't drive any more than you have to. Don't drive any more than you have to. Don't make unnecessary trips. We don't know how long this is going to last. It might be over tomorrow. Maybe the fuel trucks will start rolling tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow morning they say, presto, we got it fixed. All's good. Trucks are rolling. Maybe a week from now. What if the hackers actually did real damage? How long will it take to fix it? How long is it going to take them to run down and make sure all their systems are secure, that it's not going to pop in when they turn everything back on, providing they actually avoided the ransom? How long before the cost of being shut down exceeds the cost and price tag of the ransom? Pay the ransom. Every time you pay a ransom, you just encourage them to do that more. But apparently they've got paid quite often. So ransomware is a threat. Cyber terrorism is a threat. Cyber warfare is a threat. Now, here's my final thing. The final point I've got to make. Even though the grid on the production side is somewhat removed from the internet, you know, the memory stick away, the consumption side of the grid, not so much so. The homes, the houses, the tertiary utility companies all over the country that actually are the final pushers of the power to the customers. They're trying to implement a national, maybe international, smart grid on the internet. Smart grid. What's so smart about putting everything on the internet? It's not smart. It's stupid. It's the dumb grid. It's stupid. In this day and time when everything is getting hacked, that's one of the dumbest things anybody ever come up with. That is outright stupid. That's what we're doing. We're putting all this stuff out there on all these centralized systems, and it just makes it totally available and totally vulnerable to these hackers. These hackers, no matter how good you are, you get hacked. The very most secure organizations are getting hacked. The security companies who write security software to keep you from getting hacked get hacked. Everybody's getting hacked. Anybody and everybody and everything will be hacked. And that means if somebody wants to take it down, they'll take it down. If somebody wants to do something with it, they'll do something with it. So the smart grid is not smart at all. It's smart aleck. It is a smart aleck grid. It is a dumb grid. It is a stupid grid. And people who promote this are stupid. Point blank stupid. There, I said it. I don't care who you are, what organization you're in charge of, how much you make as a CEO. Put the finger in your face and say you're stupid or you're criminal. Which is it? You choose. You tell me which side you're on. You don't care. What are you up to? You're dumb. This ain't going to work. It's going to cause problems. It's not needed. You know what we really need? Decentralization. Everybody, see, that's what they don't want. They're trying to force everything into centralization, get you all under one thumb. Well, that ain't too smart either. Decentralize, disenfranchise, put in your own power. Don't sell your power to the grid. Go off the grid, 100% off the grid. Do not connect to the grid to sell your excess power back. You know why? Because the CME comes in from the sun. It's going to go right through that grid into your house and fry you, even if you get, and I don't care if you buy those little cheap tinsy devices, it'll fry it. You will be fried. Your house will burn when that power surges in. Get off the grid for your own safety. That's what we all need to do. Go off the grid. Decentralize. Grow your own food. Start producing your own power. Become self-resilient. The last thing they want us to be is self-resilient. Become self-resilient. Support your local farmers, your local artisans, your local tradesmen. Buy local as much as you can. Go to local shops. And go to the big shops. You know, we gave too much money to these big organizations and all this stuff went down, right? And, you know, if you're going to eat out at a restaurant that's actually locally owned and not part of some big chain, especially if they buy from local farmers, give them more priority. You know, let's decentralize. Let's localize and push back against the trend. Okay. That is my message. That's what we need to do. But in the meantime, top your tank. In the meantime, you might want to go out and get those items of groceries and first aid things and things you might need this next week. And you probably want to go get them tomorrow. And then try to drive as little as you can. Save your gas in case there's an emergency, in case something comes up. Don't go out joyriding. Don't make, you know, consolidate your trips. Plan it out. Don't be running back and forth. You know, drive as little as possible. Work from home as much as you can. Okay, let's go to the chat room. We're going to check the chat room. Sorry for my long-winded. Let's see what everybody's got to say here. Then try to drive as little as you can. All right. Save your gas. The sound. Bing. Oops. What did I do? Oh, why didn't we leave Wilbar's instead of mine? What happened? Consolidate your trips. Plan it out. Don't be running back. I meant to hit mute, and I actually. Well, Lee Wilbar's telling. He's got something going on. All right, we got 157 watching. I don't know how we're doing overall tonight. Sorry for being long-winded here. Oh, we got a super chat. Thank you. Thank you, living in left field. All right, let's see what is going on here. Bing, bing, bing. Hey, I really need that right now. You know, guys, I got to go back. I haven't even ate yet. I got to go back out and finish packing these worms. And guys, yeah, I'm not doing so well at this time around. This time I'm having some issues. I'm probably going to shut it down again. So more on that later. So 39 out of 132 viewers is a decent ratio. 39 likes. Hey guys, come on. Let's give me some more thumbs up, guys. We need it with algorithms. I usually get as many thumbs up as I got viewers. And guys, this is the algorithm. You know, the algorithms are really being pounded against me in this platform because I bring you truth. I tell you things like decentralize when their whole purpose is to make you centralize. You know, I cut against the grain. So help me out and give me a bunch of thumbs up. Let's see here. Sheridan Maiden, Digital World War III. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Kind of what it is. But, you know, it's kind of piracy, too, you know. It's piracy. Piracy, terrorism, gangsterism, you know. Esoteric gold. Is the hack just a ploy to extract more money from the higher gas prices? Well, they're able to do that. But I think, you know, really and truly, if they're not selling gas, they're not making money. So I don't think it's an inside job this time. You know, it could be in some things, but I kind of doubt it this time. Hey, Sweeps, how you doing? Mike in Florida, I got gas. You know, I filled up last night, thankfully. I did. Oh, wait a minute. We got a $5 check from somebody else. Let me go down and see who we got from. Standing Foot. Hey, thank you, Standing Foot. Says, love you, Greg. You have influenced me in a good way. Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you for the encouragement there. Oh, we got another one, I believe. Oh, yeah, Living in Left Field. Please hit the thumbs up. Another super chat. Thank you, Living in Left Field. Hey, guys, really helps me. I'm straining this. I'm kind of late on my house payment this month because I've been trying to get things running, and it's been a real struggle. And not really panning out as well as I'd hope. I've just had a lot of issues, you know, haven't been on crutches and haven't had a wreck. So my startup has been a little rough on my business. James Stratter says, South Carolina, here some stations out of gas, price up 50 cents. Yeah, I've seen prices go up. Even stations that don't have gas anymore have posted high prices. I managed to do pretty good last night. It's great. Let's see. Skadra Dina, I hope I said that right. I say no, I refuse 1,000 cuts. There you go. There you go. Had to fight for life. I'll fight for belief in the sacredness of life. Amen. Amen. Freedom of our choice. Time to sleep here, the watcher. All right. Thank you. Thank you. And that's Wise Owl. We moved from Florida to Arkansas to get away from the crowds when things go down. See, that is a smart move. And by the way, Wise Owl is one of our tribe leads. So, and maybe perhaps the host of our future Green Greg's Rendezvous. New bug that goes around variant and black fungus in India. Yeah, India's having a tough time. Guys, people in India have tough immune systems. They drink out of the river Ganges. You know, they drink that nasty, nasty water that they all bathe in and go to the bathroom in, and they drink out of it, and it don't bother them. The reason that the stuff didn't hit them sooner is that the guys are tough as nails there, and with their immune systems, they got immune systems that's like a Fort Knox. You know, Americans go over there and drink what is considered to be their clean water, and they get deathly ill. But Indians, they're tough. So, you know, when something's hitting them like that, guys, you gotta go, let's hope we don't get none of that. Black fungus or black goo? Oh no, I hope it's not black goo. Yeah, who knows? I worked at maintenance. If we could not get things to operate with a computer, we went and did it manually. There you go, Jim Job. Manually. We need some more manual things. Not everything run by computer. We are making ourselves vulnerable when we do that. So, James Strader near Florence. Oh, hey neighbor. So, more oil pipelines, says Newman. Yeah, we can have some redundancy. That might work, right? So let's see. Just a couple of days before this occurred, there was a bit of chatter about the shortage. Oh yeah, tanker truck drivers. Yeah, I meant to mention that in my little monologue. Forgot that one. Yeah, before all this come down, they started talking about how to expect fuel shortage this summer because they have a shortage of drivers for the trucks. Because when the bug was going around, demand for gas went down. The people that had been driving these trucks just didn't stick around. And now they got to hire a whole new round. And it takes a lot of qualifications to drive a fuel truck. It's beyond just a typical CDL license. So there's short of drivers. But not only that, there's just a shortage of people, labor right now. You've got states like Montana, who ended unemployment because the industries there were some of them were shutting down. They couldn't find enough workers, and yet they were paying huge unemployment. So I think the same kind of thing has been going on in South Carolina and Georgia, and Alabama's decided to end the not participate in the federal program, which paid another $300 a week to unemployed, because they said, hey, we got companies here they can't hire anybody. There are tons of jobs, and the people can't hire anyone. Some of these businesses are at risk. They're shutting down. I think I did a video about this like over a year ago called Our Nation's Disintegration. Anyway, interesting. So they're having a hard time getting truck drivers. I hope that's not why, and maybe they'll get enough and get it going soon. Let's hope so. But you got to have people that are willing to provide the services. You got to have people in the trades. We need people in the trades. We need people that provide services to keep our society running. Excuse me. Cosmic Blue says, and evil. Cindy Lou, thank you. New says, yep, standing foot. We are the children. We are the children. We are the ones that can make a better day. You got that right, standing foot. While I live near Harrison. Okay. And Joanne, Dancing Gypsy, we've all been hacked already. They're hacking everybody. Really and truly, you don't have any privacy. Just think you do. It's an illusion. Someone turn some valves. Oh, we got no super chat. Let's go down and see who it's from. I'm trying to read the notes. I'm way behind. JR, hey Greg, check out Redstone Republic channel. Great intel, including QFS updates. Lots of coming in this week. 510 and 511 episodes. I'm JR from South Florida. All right, JR. Thank you, JR. Restore the Public channel. I'll have to check that out. Let's see if I can go back up and find where I was at in the notes here. Appreciate the super chats, guys. I really do. They're really helpful. So let's see here. We need worms, says James. James, you know what? I am going to shut down my worm thing. In fact, I'm going to refund some of the people that ordered. I run some issues. Again, part of it's labor, part of it's worms, just some different things. Too many little worms, labor issues. I'm actually spending more money shipping worms, and even after I raise my prices, and I'm making. But there's some things I got to work out. Grow your own worms. You're right, Joanne. That's Gypsy. I'll get my processes back down in control here soon. Maybe this fall though. Before I'm gonna start selling worms again. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I pull the tabs are. If you go to the site, the buttons are still there, but they won't take you all the way into PayPal. They'll take you to it, but not into it. I put them in what they call sandbox. 172 in the chat. Oh yeah, we've really gone up in the chat room. Thank you. That's cool. Hey guys, more thumbs up. Jake Green says spacecraft, boats, airplanes were manual override switches. They're there for a reason. You got it right. We need more manual override. Absolutely. I raised you $10, says Joanne Dempsey. Well, thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Who was the last? Standing Foot. $20. Wow, Standing Foot. Awesome. Thank you. And Sushi Q, $4.99. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, guys. I really appreciate that. So you guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. All of you. Jake Green says, oh, yeah, we read that. So, yeah. Isopropyl alcohol, look where nobody else is looking. Antonio Castellano, oh, if I said it right. Crazy part on grocery prices is the smaller chains are constantly being targeted for price gouging when the suppliers are the ones raising the cost. That's right. It's the suppliers, big guys. It's always the big guys that's causing it all. Slim 821 says, rock on, Greg. And we got Mike in Florida. Thank you. Sweeps, thumbs up. And that's thumbs up. So I wish I had an emoji for a green thumb. That would be nice, a green thumb. Well, I see somebody else put in. Standing Foot. Wow. Holy smoke. Holy guacamole. Thank you so much, Standing Foot. $50. Wow. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Thank you, Standing Foot. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So, oh, we got King Snurgles and the Viking in the house, guys. He says, spend the summer preparing for next winter just in case we are still around by then. Yes. Hey, my Viking buddy, that's a smart one. That is a smart one. Let me go roll back up here a little ways. I am behind. Let me see all these chats here. Ding, 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 ding. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, what it says? Oh, yeah. Brad's Crazy Life. Hi from Athens, Alabama. New sub. Well, hey, Brad's Crazy Life. You're a neighbor. Athens is just down the road, guys. Athens is just down the road. In fact, you saw all those totes I've got that I built sled beds out of, and also the ones I keep in my aquaponic system for my fish. They come from just the other side of Athens. Absolutely. So I go to Athens. I do some business there, guys. So what else we got? Our John's moving your way. We'll check out your flea market soon. All right. Any farmers markets there? Yeah, there's a Madison City farmers market that runs every Saturday in Madison, Alabama, and that's on Hugh Street in the Trinity Methodist Church parking lot. Now I'm hoping to return to there. Maybe that's Trinity Baptist Church. Yeah, okay. But I'm hoping to return to sales there maybe week after next, possibly next weekend. But yeah, we just have to see. What's the longest worm you've ever seen? I've had some worms like this, guys. Some of my worms have been huge, but most of my worms mature to a size of about 3 to 4 inches. Down there, I get a real long one. But and they've had right now. I got a bunch of little bitty skinny ones, and they're just they're a pain to deal with. Wabbits. Hey, I got wabbits, and I named every one of my wabbits after a YouTuber. I do a video on that, right? It's called Immunity, says Joanne Danson Gypsy. And Sweep says, is it true that there's a Cat 6 typhoon in the Indian Ocean? I don't know. I saw something Pacific. Cat 6? No, come on, ain't no Cat 6. Susie Q, just got here, so I hope my question hasn't been addressed. Someone told me sugar, yeast, and distilled H2O you can put in your gas tank. Any thoughts? Oh, I wouldn't try it. Sugar will eat up your engine. Don't try it. Don't try it. So the idea is making alcohol in your gas tank. Yeah. And you turn that thing on too fast and you're gonna, yeah, don't do that. You gotta process your alcohol. You got to distill it. Do not do that. The sugar will destroy your engine. Wow, who told you that? They trying to wipe you out? No, don't do that, Susie Q. If anybody's got a different take on that, say so. A lot of Indians are Windows technicians. I think that's what you meant, talking about Windows. They work on Windows for Microsoft. Yeah, they got a lot of people there that handle such things like that. Athens, Alabama, here, closer neighbor. Yeah. That's true. Florence, South Carolina, not Alabama. Oh, James, sorry about that. There's so many Florences. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just was thinking about the one out here. My Indian friend got sick. One here, east, one west, didn't listen to me. Yeah. Greg Chin says, love you, Greg. Rebel Rose, hi, Greg, and all chat. Hey, Rebel, how you doing? What else we got here? Hello from Mom, says Lisa. So let me go down and chat here. And fuel shortage just in time. I can't believe they took this long. Oh, wow. Slim 821. If a hacker can shut down the American economy, why is it possible to have an election? Oh, yeah. Oh. Somebody's thinking. Let's see. India's yeah, I'm gonna have to watch what I say, guys. There's some topics we really can't talk about here. You cannot medicate or any unhealthy, exhausted, or toxified immune system. You must rebuild it with clean, wholesome foods and exercises. Esoteric goal. You got it right. Sounds like hooch to me, says Mike in Florida. Yeah, hooch. Yeah, but be careful. That hooch just got some other sugar and stuff in there. You better be careful. I wouldn't put that in my gas tank, not in the vehicle anyway. Oh boy. Let's see. Jake Green says, what happens to the manual override system on these pipelines? Yeah, they should have had one. They should have had one. Brad's Crazy Live. I'm a trucker from Athens, Alabama. We can't find no one. Ever home, even home every day. They won't work one day. They work one day and quit. That's, yeah, I find that kind of stuff trying to hire people here. That's just it. It really doesn't even matter what you pay them. It really don't matter anymore. Gee, fuel only travels through the pipeline at 5 miles per hour. It takes 2 weeks to reach all the destinations. If it's not running by Friday, all hell will break loose. Oh my gosh. 5 miles an hour, 2 weeks. Well, I hope the whole thing don't get empty. Let's hope there's fuel in the pipeline, just not flowing. I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah, like I said, it's not going to, guys, it's not going to come back all at once. Even if they had fuel all the way through the pipeline, and was it just flowing? I say, yep. It takes time to get all those tanker trucks out to all those gas stations, guys, and who knows how long it's going to take to get this thing back up. But we're running out of gas already, real fast right here. I mean, most gas stations are out of gas already. So I imagine by tomorrow, it'll be nothing. No looks of it. I heard Pensacola hit it early. Green Graves, Restored Republic. Okay, is that the one you've been telling me about? The channel you check, Restored Republic. Susie Q, heard saw that too. New. Okay, so I'm going to copy Restored Republic into my copy thing. And we may go there in just a moment. Or at least I may check it out. So Sweep says, thanks for the super chat, guys. Oh, yeah, heck yeah. King Snurgelson the Viking. Lumber price increases are very worrying. If they don't drop by winter, the price of wood for heating fuel will increase. Oh, that's not good. Let's hope not. But guys, steel's going up 3 times, but iron ore only 10%. You know, so the miners don't get much, but the industry, somebody's getting a big chunk. Steel is 3 times higher. You know, the junkyards may not be charged as much yet, so you might go to the junkyard and get some stuff. Let's see, Brian, you need to make another trip with Big Blue, says Brian Perendi. Yeah, Big Blue. Well, Big Blue takes 6 miles, only gets 6 miles a gallon. She's got a full tank unless somebody grabs it. So, yeah, hey, I do love driving Big Blue, but, you know, I won't get too far in her. You are the Worm Whisperer. Well, thank you, Slim821. Many thumbs up from Greg Chin. Thank you, Susie Q. I heard it's not good if that fuel sits. You know, that's true. Unfortunately, I got 2 gas tanks that's got old fuel in them. So old, I don't want to burn it. So I didn't refill them. So I need to take that out and probably have a bonfire somewhere. I got a friend that does a lot of bonfires. Maybe I should take it over there and just contribute it to the cause. He's got a lot of tree stumps and logs he's trying to burn up. J.W. Olner says they will do what they will do what they, as long as corporations are in charge. If you cut off the head, the rest of the snake will die. Rebel Rose says, been hiding. Oh, well, I hope you do well, Rebel Rose. So, and Johan Dancer says, oh my God, Q in the house, Q. So, yeah, we got some interesting people here, guys. So everybody's talking to each other. So if you're new to this channel and for this first time you got this far and you wonder what the world's going on, guys, most of my chat live sessions are just a community event where we can all get together and chat with each other. Open book, open topic. No, you know, me just taking whatever wild questions come at me from all my subscribers that like to throw stuff at me. And I get some really strange questions sometimes, totally out of context of the theme of this chapter. But this channel, but that's okay. We have a lot of fun. A lot of people know I've got some interesting background. New News got all the bunny rabbits. Hey, I got bunny rabbits. I got some Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. I remember Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. They got a great website. So let's see. Name a wabbit Rachel for my wife. I got night crawlers about a foot long. Oh yeah, oh, okay, yes, the longest worm I've ever seen. Yeah, I've seen some really big night crawlers. Oh, you meant for my worms. I've seen some pretty ginormous night crawlers. When I'd be fiddling for worms. How are Canadian night crawlers so big? Well, they live deep underground. And they need exercise to survive. They go like 6 foot under. But when we get them out here in the south, I don't know why everybody buys them in little cups. They're just like dead meat. Don't even move. It's just like buying chicken meat. They may be alive, but you can't really tell it. Colonial Colonial has it within their power to restore the pipeline. They just don't want to risk it. Their IT and their OT networks being hit and not allowing them to actually bill the providers. Drops Family Channel says fuel tank drivers are usually much older than the average truck drivers, and a lot just decided to retire last year. Oh, that's part of why there's a shortage. Okay, I guess it was a good time to retire. And Michael Sherman Gardner says, "Howdy, Greg, just caught you." And Rebel Rose has 10 wabbits. Very good. You know what you do with a wok? Old car generators and batteries can have their acid replaced. Will be gold. Oh yeah, they can. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you know what? I like the lead in them. Texas will be wishing they had known my tip. I'm here in Texas is actually talking about hardening their grid now. That would be good. Okay, I wanted to make coffee today, guys. It's killing me. 40 chickens for prepping here. That's good. Yeah, I've been so busy, guys. I ain't even made a pot of coffee. I'm dying. I got to go back out and box up some worms, guys. Eagle Eye Images. Greg, I sent you an email. Check it, please. Okay. I'm behind on my emails, guys. All I've been doing is running worms here for the last several days. That's why y'all not heard from me much. I just couldn't miss this with this event being so big. I've been wanting to talk about it for days, and I'm just so busy, guys. I've just been crazy. But hey, we'll catch up here soon. Welcome, Garden State, says Robo Rose. Okay, guys, we're all family in here. We're all a family. But this is also a family chat. Yeah, I gotta do the coffee, guys, and I haven't even eaten dinner yet. So Willie Fix It. Hey, I like that for a name, Willie Fix It. We got big reserve tanks here in the Northeast. Good for you. So what do we got here? Somebody's had a message. Somebody retracted a message. 8-inch cookie. So what you talking about, Nudu? Let's see. Miss Dragon, how they feel us in the West will pay the corporate losses. It might be. Hey, they always pass these costs on. If it's a ransom cost or whatever, they always pass the cost to the customer. That's the bad side. Learn how to make a portable rocket wood stove, says King Snurgleson the Viking. Again, got heat you can keep warm and cook. That's true. Who's hacking and getting ransom? Excuse me, guys. An organization called Dark Side, supposedly. I'm not sure they're getting a ransom or not. Did Colonial shut it down just in time to prevent that? That's what they claim. But who knows? They wouldn't want to admit it probably if they did. She said 10. Okay, I missed that. Who said 10? Oh, date. Let's see. Will it fix it? Looks like hauling gas. Brian says I should have listened to my driver training and found a Southern girl. All right. Mike and Forrest says, much love, everyone. Everybody today is another day. Well, that's right. We got another day every day. All right. Well, what happened here? This thing scrolls too fast. Patrick Roberts, our new timeline. So Spring said, have you ever heard of the Mandela effect? Oh, yeah. We've talked about it. I've talked about the universe and the solo cup, my friends. You need to check out my video on that. I went in some detail. Electricity is not free for Teslas, they often need to burn coal to produce that electricity. That's right. Hands are Donkin type. Hands are Don. Oh, okay. Let's see. Get some work done, Greg. It's late. I know it's late. I got to go out and do some stuff. I haven't got down to the bottom of the chat yet, though. I need at least to get to the bottom of the chat. So here, doesn't matter how much the grid is hardened if the government is willing to taking things down as part of their agenda. Okay. And of course, I'm just reading comments, guys. Bring Greg, you need a woman who can cook. There you go. That might help out because I'm just catch as catch can here. Stormwatcher, I believe Russian hackers shut down the pipeline for about as much as I believe Biden got. Stormwatcher, you might be on to something. Yep. Yeah, guys, that's true. I'm kind of needing some coffee here. That's what it is. Get me some coffee. I gotta go back out. Yes, Eagle Eye says, yep, Greg is tired. That's American spirit. Fix it, says New. There you go. That's the way it needs to be. That's exactly right. And let's see. Willie Fix it says, down south fuel farms. Yeah, we need more of those. I guess storm chart. All right, so let's see. The Mandela effect is more potent when my solar cup is empty. See my video on the Universal Solar Cup. All right, you try an electric car in northern Minnesota. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know how batteries were in Alaska. I had to put battery blankets on them just to get enough juice out of the crank. So, free magnetic energy. Now, I don't know. I'm reading Cobalt. Oh yeah. Next battery technology. What do you say, Greg? Well, they use cobalt in a lot of the anodes and batteries, or cathodes actually. So as an oxide. So it's one of the lithium-ion battery technologies. They may raise it up some. I'll do some videos on my other channel about batteries. So yeah, I have to be careful what I say, guys. I have to be careful what I say. I can't, as Brian points out, we can rip. Yeah, I can't just say anything on this platform. It's just not a free speech platform, guys. We just have to mind our P's and Q's. King Snurgles the Viking says any computer in China or anywhere can be made to look like it's networking out of Russia. That's true. Hexafuse is true. Is it true that electric car uses as much electricity per month as a small home? It's probable because it takes a lot of energy to move that car at those velocities. I can't tell you right off, but that's probable. Oh yeah. Well, all you gotta do is just figure out what's the kilowatts of your car actually and how long you're running it. You can figure that out. See, adverse effects reporting system. Esoteric gold. Interesting. Heat oil pan. Oh yeah. We also had a percolator type device that we put in our water system. Or I did that kept the engine block warm. A lot of people actually put a heater underneath the oil pan, especially if you don't have power to run the kind of system I had. Cobalt drills, good stuff, says Willie Fix It. And Tanya Hannah says going back to horse and buggy in the suburbs might as well. My granddaddy was a moonshiner. I'm planting extra corn to run my car, says Stormwatcher. All right. Railroad says, you go, Stormwatcher. All right, guys. So appreciate everybody coming here tonight. Appreciate everybody watching. Let me do a refresh, see what the thumbs up are. Hey, I really appreciate the super chats. It really helps. Thank you, guys. Let's see, what's the thumbs up? Hey, we got 153 thumbs up, and we always get one thumbs down. What is that all about? We got 155 people watching. All right, so guys, I need to go. I got a lot of stuff to do tonight. I still got to box these boxes up. Yeah, and I haven't even ate yet, and it's already midnight. The mid-clock has struck night. As what was his name? Hee Haw used to would say. Charlie, oh shoot, I'm getting brain like, guys. Oh well, guys, we need to call it a night. I got to go. I got lots of things to do. I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate the chat in the chat room. I appreciate everyone. King Circleson Viking says a mechanic friend of mine made hydrogen cells and fitted them in his car, ran off baking soda. Oh. Keep pressing that beard, baby, says Karen. Yeah, I keep pulling it out. I keep breaking it and pulling on it. Shouldn't do it. Have a good night, Greg. Karen, you like my beard? I guess so. Yeah, everybody's laughing at Karen now. Say hello, Karen. All righty, guys. Drops family power, hydropower 7.3, wind 8.4, biomass 1.4, solar 2.3, geothermal 0.5, nuclear 20%, natural gas 40%, coal 19%. Yeah, that's about what it is. All righty, guys. Yep. All right, let's say prayers for Granny Lana and Kaylee, and for that. Just remember that. Remember Judy Dowell and her daughter Sherry, and many others here. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to call it a night. I'm getting fried. Fried Friday may have a double meaning this week. I'm fried already, and it's Tuesday. It's been a long week for me already, and it's Tuesday. It's a long work week. All right. Where's my Zoom? And with that, I'm going to say to everyone, thank you heartily from the bottom of my heart for watching and for being part of our community. My swivel heads are the best in the world.